Crawford from the Dreamtime Academy, and I'm a wellness coach and spiritual teacher specializing in colour therapy and numerology. Welcome to today's live Starseed Numerology Readings and Insights. Now, did you know that your date of birth carries the secrets of your unique personality blueprint, your strengths and weaknesses, the best times for you to embark on new projects and ventures, your true soul purpose, and even your starry origins? Or did you? I didn't think so. Now, today on the live, I'm going to be revealing some truths about you and your soul's journey based around the lens of colours, numbers, and the alphabet. Now, I work with an incredible sequence of beautiful dual coloured oil bottles like this one here, and essence sprays, and of course Pythagorean numerology, which I found to be the most accurate and relatable form of numerology since I've been teaching it and studying it for the last 10 years. So, if you'd like to have some insights with me today during today's live, then leave your date of birth in the chat. Let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from, and I will do the rest. I'm looking at your day number, your life path number, and your personal year cycle influences today during the live. Now, before we get into all of that, I just wanted to say a big thank you to everybody that has subscribed to my channel over the last week. I'm genuinely amazed at how fast the channel's growing now. It's blowing my mind, actually. I can't believe it's almost 9,000 subscribers, and it really has taken a bit of a rocket propulsion growth over the last 6 months. So I'm genuinely pleased. Thank you so much, and I hope the content that I'm creating through the Numerology Show and Cosmic Conversations is still engaging you and you're finding it really interesting. So if you can leave me a few comments in the videos, that really helps my channel to grow, and also make sure you like the videos. And if you're watching this and you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe, because it will genuinely help this channel to grow. And it is a bit of a slow moving channel, really, considering it's been going for 10 years or whatever it is. Maybe not quite that long, but it's not one of these viral channels that went viral overnight. It's been slow, steady growth. So but a big thank you once again to everybody that has subscribed. Okay, so thanks for that. More news: the Oversoul Codex Collective is going from strength to strength, which is my membership portal. So I'm running a free event this weekend actually for that. So if you want to join that, then just message me and I'll send you the link to the Zoom, and then you can join this amazing group of starseeds all across the planet that are meeting up with their Oversoul archetypes this weekend during the live Zoom session. So yeah, it's a really great community to be a part of. And other than that, really, things are just ticking along really well with sessions, and I'm really learning a lot as well through interviewing lots of different numerologists through the Numerology Show. Like, I was speaking to an amazing woman yesterday called Diana, No Excuses, and she does Karmic Numerology, and she was an amazing wealth of information. So I can't wait to publish that episode. So watch out for that one with Diana, No Excuses, and of course with the amazing Rubia Lacerda that I published this morning on Cosmic Conversations as well, where she was channeling the Arcturian High Council of Light. So a really, really good episode to go deep down the rabbit hole. All right. Fantastic. Well, I'm going to jump into the chat and see who's watching. Now, remember, if you are watching me live right now and you want me to do your date of birth today, and you want me to explore your birth chart influences, then just remember to leave your date of birth in the chat. Let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from, and I will do the rest. As I said, I'm looking at your day number, your ruling number, and your personal year cycle influences today during the live to reveal more insights about your true soul purpose, your strengths and weaknesses, and the best times for you to embark on new projects and ventures. So hello to Spidey, nice to see you. How are things going down under? They're going well, thank you. There you go. And if you'd like to join the Zoom session on Sunday, actually I think what I can probably do is drop a link into the chat at some point today as well, so you can join me. It's at 9 o'clock in the morning Perth Western Standard Time, so that's on Saturday the 10th. So depending on where you're watching in the world, it'll be different times, possibly even a different day as well. But make sure that you check your time zones on that so that you can join me at the right time, etc. as well. So I think I do have a link that I can send you. There we go. So if I just pop this link in, it's join the meetup, then you can subscribe to the channel and make sure that you are included in that as well, which I think you'd really enjoy, because we're going to be meeting the Oversoul archetypes this Saturday, which is is big. Let me see. I think. Ooh. What I'll do is I'll have to go into Kajabi and get that. I'll dig that out for you. If you message me, what you can do is you can message me and I'll send you the email. So do that. HaydenCrawford.com. Okay, so you can email me there. All right. Hello, the nurse who loved me, 89. Nice to see you. Nice to see you as well. How have you been? You okay? Yeah. Excellent. Now, if you'd like a reading with me today, then drop your date of birth into the chat. Remember, I'm looking at your day number, your life path number, and your personal year cycle influences today during the live to reveal more about you, your true soul purpose, your strengths and weaknesses, and the best times for you to embark on new projects and ventures. So if you are watching and you're going, oh, I really love Hayden to explore my birth chart for me today, then drop your date of birth into the chat and I'll go through the process of exploring that for you. There you go. Thank you, Why She Treat. I appreciate that. Thank you for the data I bring to the world. I like the way you call it data. It's like AI, isn't it? So, what's your favourite? What do you like the most then? Out of the content that I create, what is it that resonates with you the most? And I'll create more stuff like that for you. Okay, so your mum wants a reading, does she? Her name is Cheryl, and her birthday is the 25th of March, 1947. Well, nice to meet Cheryl. How are you today? You all right? Okay, so the 25th of January, February, March, 1947. Brilliant. Okay, so you got the 5. 2, 3, 1, 9, 4, and a 7. That's a pretty well-rounded date of birth, that actually, isn't it, Cheryl? You've got practically all the numbers included in your date of birth, apart from the 8 and 6. So that's a good sign, in a lot of cases. So you're a day number 7. Your life path number is a 9, 10, 17, 18, 19, 21, 24, 29, 31 is a 4. And then your year is a 1, 4, 9, 10, 11 is a 2. Hello to Juan. How are you going, Juan? Nice to see you. Yeah, it's great to see you. How have you been? You all right? There you go. You like all about the Starseed origin stuff, do you? Why she treat? Yeah. Oh, nice. There you go. That's nice. It's all of the Andromedan wisdom that you like, do you? Yeah. Thank you for saying that. That's great. Do you feel the special forces calling? What do you mean, Juan? And hello to Lydia as well. How are you today, Lydia? Are you all right? You can have a reading. Yeah, I'll have a look at doing you after we've had a look at Cheryl, if you like, Lydia. That's nice, Juan Herrera. That's nice that you love me. That's very sweet. I appreciate you saying that. So, Cheryl, you're a life path number 4. So, it's interesting. The 4s are very practical people usually, and often, they're quite traditional and conservative in their values, and they work hard, they're very disciplined. There's a sense of methodology, and there's a leaning towards the physical, practical, material aspects of life and the organisational. So many 4s, life path 4s are, sort of good with business. They can be good with the hands often as well. And they make amazing teachers as well because of that sense of discipline, routine, authority, determination. There is all of this. So a lot of the day number 4 people either go into business or they'll go into teaching, or if they're a man, they'll go into the trades or the manual arts usually. But there is a focus around the practical aspects of life. So the 4 is, if we look at that in colour form, bottle number 4, Cheryl, is called Uranus, which is this beautiful yellow over deep turquoise bottle here. And of course, these are your soul colours that I'm reflecting back to you. And the big lesson for the fours is that you've got to kind of learn to let go of old people, places, and beliefs that no longer serve you so that you can allow in the new. So learning to let go is a path of soul evolution. The 7, which is your day number, is the seeker of truth. So you're somebody who loves the mysteries, the illusions, the miracles, the magic, and the faith of life as well. So you like delving deeply into information. There's a great intelligence with the 7 because they don't just scratch the surface. They want to go really deep into what's laying beyond the veil. And the 7s, they have to learn through their own experiences. So you can't tell the 7 what to do. They often retreat away from the outside world to kind of observe it from a distance as well. And especially when you're a 31-4, you can be a bit of a hermit. The 7s can turn into hermits as well, So there is this aspect of you that maybe doesn't trust people as much as you would like to. You may have a fear of betrayal, or you may have been betrayed, as well. So the 7 is Neptune, and it relates to the water element. Neptune is the Roman god of the sea. So this is bottle 7 in the colour mirrors, and it's this turquoise energy. So more turquoise. Now, this can bring in past life implications for you, Cheryl. You may have been in Atlantis in previous incarnations, so you might find a strong connection with Atlantis. So you may have been working as a high priestess, for example, or working with crystals or energy healing, or even sound therapy or psychology or psychiatry. So there's all of this sort of stuff that can come up for you in this incarnation as well, because you do have these gifts that maybe resurface for you. So you are a philosopher. The 7s are seekers of truth. So you like to, sort of find the truth. And if you're living in the shadow of the 7, you can be a bit private or secretive. That's the aspect that's the shadow. All numbers and colours have both positive and negative connotations, depending on whether you're living positively or negatively. And 7s tend to be very good at listening to the problems of other people, but they tend to carry their own burdens alone. And so yeah, a lot of 7s do like to live by the ocean or the sea, and they connect up, as I said, with the water element. But justice is a major theme in your life, justice and equality. So you like things to be fair. So many 7s are even drawn into the legal services or the judiciary system. Often 7s can be very, very good with sharp implements like scissors or knives as well, and it's one of the anomalies of the 7. But you've got these arrows within your birth chart. So you've got the arrow of spirituality, which is quite a rare arrow. That's the 3, 5, and 7, Cheryl, which means that you would have developed a very strong philosophical view on life from a very early age, and that could have been because there was some sort of abuse or trauma during childhood. So you're almost forced into developing that from early, and now you're interested in anything paranormal, metaphysical, anything physical, metaphysical rather. So it's called the arrow of spirituality. You also have got the arrow of practicality, the 1, 4, and 7, which means that you're good with your hands. You like active participation in life. So you're a doing person, And then you've also got the arrow of the planner, the 1, 2, and 3, which means that you have an inherent love of order. So you love to know what's coming next. You like to have a bit of a tick list as you go through your day. So it's known as the arrow of the planner. Yeah, so it's that inherent love of order. Also, you've got the arrow of determination as well. You've got a lot of positive arrows, Cheryl. The arrow of determination means that you're very stubborn in the pursuit of your goals. So you won't start projects and stop them. You will see them through to finality. Now, this year, you're in a personal year 2. And this means that you will be feeling a bit more sensitive, a bit more emotional this year than you have done in other years. So, use the time to introspect, and that'll help you to process the changes that you went through last year. Like last year in year 1, you may have moved house or changed jobs or got out of an old relationship or whatever. So change last year, and then you need to process that this year. The 2 years is also very good for new partners forming, so collaborations or new friendships forming as well. So just know, that you will be feeling a bit more sensitive this year than you have done in previous years. All right. So, Cheryl, hopefully this is connected with you. Leave us a few comments. I'll pick a card out for you now from the beautiful Cosmic Family Oracle cards. And just to give you an extra layer of information today. All right. And the card that comes up for you is, oh, there you go, the Andromedan Creative Veritate. So it's all about the art of balance and harmony. Yeah. So for you to feel truly happy, things have to be in balance. You know, you've got to make sure that you kind of giving and receiving, you know, in perfect harmony. So often, you know, when this card comes in, the healing can take place when you give yourself enough space. Remember, you know, you can be a bit of a hermit to integrate your own heart-related healing. Yeah. So there you go. Hopefully that's given you some food for thought. Yeah, you know, if you loved that and you'd like me to do your full report for you, Cheryl, I'm more than happy to create one for you. I've just popped a link into the chat for you as well. So my speciality is creating a 22-page handcrafted document which explores all aspects of your birth chart, your name chart, the major influences in your astrology, as well like your sun, your moon, your north node and your ascendant. And in the report, I reveal your galactic origins. So whether you're Andromedan, Arcturian, Lyran, Sirian or Pleiadian, etc. Your past life implications and your karmic lessons, as well as your true soul purpose, your strengths and weaknesses as well. So yeah, if you'd like me to create that for you, Cheryl, then they're on special offer today for anybody watching me live for only 59 Australian dollars, which is about 38 US. And then remember to send me your birth date, ideally your time of birth as well if you know it, and your place of birth, plus the name that you like to go by, and give me 3 to 5 business days to create it for you. There you go. So Juan, your birthday's in August the 22nd. What year were you born, Juan? We'll have a look at doing your birth chart today if you like as well. But we're going to come to Lydia next. Lydia Roblers. Have I pronounced your name right? You're born on the 16th, same as me. I was born on the 16th of October though. Now, the 16 is actually a karmic number as well, Lydia. Did you know that? So there are 4 karmic numbers. The 16, the 13, the 14 and the 19. They are the karmic numbers, you see. And so you're born on the 16th of February 1967. Beautiful. And Lydia, whereabouts in the world did you say you were watching from? There you go. Ah, the nurse who loved me says, I always talk about the reading from Hayden and I'll keep on talking about it. It's lol, his starseed readings are brilliant. Ah, thank you for saying that. That's very sweet of you. I appreciate you for saying that. So you've got a day number 7. You've got a ruling number 1. So you've got 2 1s. You've got a 2. You've got 2 6s. You've got a 7 and a 9 as well. Oh, so you don't have any arrows in your birth chart. A bit like me, I don't have any in mine either. So it's not a good thing or a bad thing. It's just, you know, an observation. And then your ruling is a 9, 10, 16, 23, 25, 26, 32. So you're a life path 5, Lydia. And then you're in a 1, 3, 9, 10. You're in a personal year 1 this year. So you're in California. Ah, there you go. And Juan, you're in La Puente, Los Angeles in California. Beautiful. Born in 1981. Great. We'll have a look at doing you after Lydia, should we? Yeah. Fabulous. Okay, so what we can see there is you're a life path 5, Lydia. So the 5 is the center of the emotional plane. So it's like the heart energy, I always say, the 5, you know. So you've got like a driving intensity of feeling and you need freedom. You know, the 5 is Mercury in the colour mirror. It's this beautiful emerald green bottle. Now, green in colour therapy is all about space. So it's like your soul needs space. You need to get out into life and not hide away from life. So, you know, you've got like this driving intensity of feeling that needs to go to different cultures, to go to different countries. So if any part of you wants to hide, you know, it will make life quite difficult for you. So really, you know, because I think you're a 9, 10, 16, 23 to 45, 26, 30, you know, you're a 32 5. So the 32, it brings in expansion with partnerships as well. And so for you, ideally traveling in a pair would work better for you. But you see, that's all about freedom. The 7, which is your day number, is about justice. So justice and freedom coming in together are dominant themes in your life. So again, think about that. Justice and freedom. You straight away think legal services or judiciary system, don't you? Because it's like these are the occupations that someone with those morals and values would go into. So, but also, this is a very much somebody who doesn't want to be in a regular 9 to 5 day job because it'd be too restrictive for you. So you need freedom, and you like exploring the deeper meaning in life, anything that lays beyond the veil. So the 7 is Neptune, and then the 5 is Mercury. So turquoise and emerald are your soul colours, which are quite beautiful, really, aren't they? So it's very watery, really. So balance and harmony are going to be very important to you. Past life implications, not only within Atlantis for you. So again, you might be somebody who has a lot of crystals or looks at energy, doing energy healing like Reiki or sound therapy, or you might go into psychology, psychiatry, hypnotherapy, but also past life implications for you in ancient Greece or Grecians. So you may be drawn to those timelines on the earth. You might just have a soul resonance with them. You're also, when you're living positively, you can be a very creative person. Having 2 6s amplifies your nurturing maternal energy, but also your creativity. But if you're living in the shadow, that can manifest as worry, anxiety, self-sabotage, addictions, or even being possessive of your family because you love them so much that you don't want anybody else getting involved. So that's when you've got the 2 6s. Now, when you don't have any arrows within your birth chart, Lydia, this means that you need to learn the art of wise assertiveness, but it does mean you're very adaptable as well. So you can see very clearly you've got very beautifully balanced communication skills. So you're a good listener as well as being a good talker. You're definitely somebody as well who has got really balanced intuition and sensitivity. So you've got really good gut first impressions of people. So if you meet people and you like them, then trust your gut, because it will always point you in the right direction. An isolated 7 will bring in sacrifice at some point in your life, like as a lesson to learn in either sacrificing love, health, or money. One of those 3 things you may find creates a bit of a pattern of loss. And then this year, you're in your personal year 1, which is a year of fresh new spring rebirths. Now, it is about new beginnings, so new opportunities will present themselves to you this year. But you're in alignment with the universal year 1 as well, because we're in 2026. So that alignment really brings about all of this fresh new spring rebirth energy for you. And it's the perfect alignment where you'll start seeing opportunities present themselves. All the all those rockets of desire that you've launched years ago and all of a sudden are going to start showing up in physical reality, and it will be amazing. So you do have a lot of crystals. You will do. You see, your soul has been through Atlantis. Whenever you've got a 7 in your birth chart, like I'm a day number 7 as well, I've got huge past life connections with Atlantis. I know exactly what I was doing there. I was working with colour therapy there as well, to be fair, but just in a very different form. And but also, you've got this very strong resonance with ancient Greece as well, Grecian. So you might, find that you get drawn to those timelines, on the Earth plane. But a beautiful energy. I would say to you, though, you do have to make sure that you don't hide away from life. In your life, you've got to be very honest about what it is that you want. And if any parts of you wants to hide, then it will make life difficult. So really learn to let go of old identities of who you once were as you evolve through your life experience. I'll pick a card out for you as well, Lydia, just to offer you an extra layer of information. And of course, you being the karmic number 16, the karma of the 16 is that you were selfish in love in a previous incarnation, or what I call a parallel one. So in this life, you might have a fear that you're going to be betrayed or that you're going to lose everything all of a sudden. So, this is what can happen with the 16. I was born on the 16th as well. So you might find that, you might meet somebody who has an affair, or even you might have an affair, and then you become more private and secretive. There is all of this that can play itself out, because the 16 relates to the Tower card in traditional tarot, which is an explosion of old structures in your life for a consequent clarification. So you might learn through the Tower experience, if you know what I mean. So things breaking down. There you go. Exactly, Juan. Yeah, that's right. Ascensional life will be rewritten. Oh, look at that. You've got Archangel Metatron, Lydia. I love this card. Card 144, the Scribe of heaven, which is really about reminding you that you are a bridge between the divine and earthly realms. So the magenta ray is where you get to do your soul work on the planet. So when this card comes in, it's almost like the tree of life. It's about bridging dimensions of consciousness, and the magenta is the color of the soul. So this is really a very powerful creative force and encouraging you very, very strongly, to move into doing more of your soul-based work. Yeah, Archangel Metatron. Yeah, you've heard of Metatron's cube, yeah, and the flower of life and the tree of life. So hello to Eloise. Nice to see you. How are you going, Eloise? You all right? And you're in Cairns, are you? In Australia. Beautiful. It's nice to see you. Are you the Eloise that's coming to my Oversoul Codex meeting on Saturday? Are you that Eloise? Because I keep seeing Eloise coming up all the time. You're one of my members on my YouTube channel, aren't you? That's nice to meet you. So the nurse who loved me says, "Oh, Hayden, I thought you might have been in Atlantis too. I was a mermaid there. Were you? Yeah. And I finally resolved the water phobia I had in this life. Did you? How interesting. I love that. Oh, there you go. You are. I thought you were, Eloise. Yeah, brilliant. Oh, good. Have I ever done any readings for you? Have I ever done a reading for you live? I don't think I have I? You're welcome, Lydia. Did that all connect with you? Hopefully it did. If you want me to do your full Starseed Numerology report for you, which will look at all aspects of your birth chart and your name chart as well, because remember your name chart carries a vibration as well, Lydia, through your soul urge number and your outer expression number and your complete name number as well. So for me to get it super accurate, I do need to look at kind of like the birth chart and the name chart together at the same time, because sometimes the name carries a vibration that compounds and amplifies some of the negative attributes within the birth chart, or it can offer extra numerical influences that help to bring about balance and harmony within your life purpose and your personality blueprint, So I kind of extract information from the birth chart, the name chart, the major influences in their astrology, plus all of your soul colours as well, just to get the report extremely accurate with regards to your galactic origins, which helps you to define your mission, your past life implications, karmic lessons, and your true soul purpose, as well as your personality blueprint as well. So yeah, if you'd like that, then just click the link in the chat and you can claim your special offer for only 59 Australian dollars, which is about 38 US, and then send me your birth dates. Okay, there you go. There you go. So Eloise says, yeah, I had that done before. Thank you. So accurate and very helpful. Good. I'm really, really pleased that it's connected with you, Eloise. That's wonderful, isn't it? So I'm going to, I'll pick a card out for Eloise after I've spoken with Juan, but I want to do Juan's birth date next. And Juan, you're born on the 22nd of August in 1981. Beautiful. And in Hollywood Hospital. So Juan Herrera, is that a Portuguese name? It is, isn't it? It's Portuguese. Juan. Or is it Mexican? So you've got the 2 8s, you've got a 9, you've got 2 1s, 2 2s as well. Brilliant. So you've a master number 22/4, the master builder, Juan, as your day number. So this is good, because it means not only are you very empathic, but you're very practical as well. So 22/4s kind of really need to work for humane organisations or any organisation that works towards the betterment of humanity, like a not-for-profit or whatever. So the 4 aspect means you're good with business. You like probably keeping physically fit as well. The 4 is about the physical body. The 4 is also connected to discipline, conservatism, traditionalism, materialism. It's all of the physical, practical stuff, and organisational as well. But the 22 is, these are the people that feel things other people don't feel. So your life path number, you're one of the oldest souls on the planet, Juan. That's the master builder. It's a master number energy. So your life path, though, is a 9, 10, 18, 19, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So you're actually, you've got a life path number 4 as well, derived from number 31, which can bring about that hermit energy as well. So you are a practical person. You're good with business. You're probably quite good with your hands. You might work in a trade, or something where you are either with business, trade, even teacher, because the four element is about working hard, discipline, conservatism, traditionalism, as I said. So there's a practicality about you and a very organizational energy as well. um, Very independent, almost fiercely independent, Juan, as well. So you may be feeling quite restless in your life right now if you didn't get the chance to travel when you were younger. So, did you get the chance to travel when you were younger? And if not, do you feel quite restless in your life right now? I'd be interested to find out. Yeah. Ah, you've been franchising branding, have you? Ah, I love that. I love that. So, you're learning Portuguese, are you? Oh, obrigado. You've got the arrow of frustration in your birth chart, which is the lack of the 4, 5, and 6. Now, this means that there was difficulties or challenges for you during childhood. So it could have been your parents separated one, or there was sibling rivalry or ill health, or there was just feelings like you didn't fit in, with the world around you when you were growing up. But you see, that can also manifest as issues and challenges within your adult relationships as well. So a lot of star seeds I find have this arrow, Juan, because we don't fit in. We come in from high dimensions of consciousness, anywhere up to the 12th, and then we incarnate, on the earth plane, which is on the third dimension. And when we get here, we're like, oh my God, what is this place? You've got taxes, you've got government, you've got war, you've got the eggplant emoji, and it's all just a bit too much, isn't it? So you can see that is an arrow that many star seeds possess, the arrow of frustration. Um, you're very sensitive, very empathic. So sometimes you might even feel other people's feelings and feel like they are your own. I do feel as well that you are a bit of a skeptic deep down, So until someone's genuinely demonstrated that they're authentic and that they're being real and they're not pretentious or telling lies, you might be a bit like, I'm not sure if I believe this. But once you get proof, you'll become a complete and utter convert. Okay? Now, you'll see as well that this year you're in your personal year 9, 10, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 is a 3. A 4. You're actually in a personal year 4 this year as well, which is a brilliant year for, building solid foundations and structures, either within your body or within your business. So when you get to a 4, it's a great year to like head down, bum up, that type of thing, So really knuckling down and getting organized and building solid foundations. So it can metaphorically feel like you're wading through treacle this year. It's like, why is everything so slow? But it's really, really a good year for you to get organized. Yeah, you will do. Yeah, because you can see right through people that lie. You'll be able to see right through them because you're so intuitive. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Ah, well done. You've been franchising books, toys, and all. Yeah, that's it. Very practical person indeed. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of material aspects to your, so you're like a builder. You've got that builder vibration, which is gorgeous. Yeah, so, I should imagine, for you, you probably like, sort of looking after the physical self as well. So keeping physically fit would become something that could become a theme. The physical body in general sometimes can come under scrutiny in some way, shape, or form as well, with lots of 4 aspects, because it relates to the physical aspects of life, but big practicality. So if I was to give you a flat pack, you probably know how to put it together, whereas if you give me one, I'll be reading the instructions upside down. There you go. So hello to Garvit Pandit. It's nice to see you. How are you going today? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the chat. I'll pick a card out for you as well, Juan, through the Starseed Cosmic Family Oracle cards. And you've got the Angel of Transformation, Archangel Seraphina, that's come up for you, which is about a spiritual awakening. So you may have been going through a bit of a quantum leap, in your spiritual ascension and your awakening journey, and finding new levels of love and emotional healing. So sometimes when this card comes in, it's about you recognizing that your baddies or your betrayers, the people that abused you, were the ones that loved you enough at a soul level to help you to learn forgiveness. So it's about, sort of seeing or perceiving the trauma through a different lens. Yeah. Thank you, Juan. I'm pleased that's connected with you. Thank you for that. Well, if you'd like to go deeper down the rabbit hole, I'm more than happy to create your full Starseed Numerology Report for you as well, Juan. So if you'd like that, just to click the link in the chat and then remember to send me your birth details, all right? Your birth date, ideally your time of birth as well if you know it, and your place of birth, plus the name that you like to go by, and give me 3 to 5 business days to create it for you, and I'll email it through. There you go. And the nurse who loved me says, and people tend not to love when they can see right through them. I don't take it personally nowadays. No, that's the thing, isn't it? It's just you can't take anything personally. You just have to observe it, don't you? So Eloise, are you still there, my love? I'll come to you next. Garvit Pandit, after we've had a look at Eloise. I just want to pick 3 cards out for you to see what comes up for you. And Juan says, I've taken a quantum leap in faith and opened portal and reunited with my Starseed family and a orphanim protector. I love that. Oh, thank you, Juan. That's so sweet. So Danica comes up for you. And this one is for Eloise. Now, this is the Syrian Starseed. So Eloise, vivid dreams and creative visions. So it is the Syrian Starseeds, some of the most creative, they really are, but they're also master healers. But they tend to have vivid dreams, so it might be that you are receiving a lot of information through your dreamtime state, or doing a lot of your, your rescue work through the dreamtime state. So you might sometimes wake up in the morning feeling absolutely shattered, and you just know that you've been somewhere else doing something else in a different dimension. But the dreams can be very, very vivid at the moment. So there's a great sense of loyalty that comes through the Syrian energy, because they connect it with the dog energy, which is, they're about as loyal as anything can get on this planet. There you go. Yeah, definitely. Send me the pictures of your Starseed soul family. 100%. Yeah, you've got my email address, haven't you? It's in the chat above. And make sure you come along to my workshop as well at the weekend. That'd be great. This Saturday at 9 a.m. Perth Western Standard Time. So it'll be, if you're in America, you're a day behind. It'll be Friday evening for you. But make sure you enroll on the event, sign up for the event. It's free, and that will be done via Zoom as a collective of Starseeds. So, if you're keen on doing that, then it would be great to have you in the group as well. Yeah. Ah, there you go. So Eloise says, I've been keeping a dream journal just lately. Great. Good. Absolutely. Ah, there you go. So Garvit says, yes, Syrian culture, deep embodiment in Indian culture. There you go. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Good, good. Yeah, absolutely. Enroll in that and you'd love it. Yeah, so feel free to reach out. You can either email me and I'll send you the enrollment details for that. Or you should find it on my Facebook page as well as the event that's coming up this Saturday. It's Dreamtime Hayden on Facebook. Yeah. Oh, you're so excited, are you? Good. Ah, there you go. So yes, I remember my dreams a lot. Oh, do you? In fact, every couple of days I went into deep trance and actioned on understanding them within the dreams itself. Yeah, I've started doing that as well. Yeah, so I've started waking up inside the dream and then trying to understand why I'm experiencing what I'm experiencing. Because my dreams, I don't know about you guys, my dreams feel more real than my waking life. This bit all feels like it's some sort of game, that I'm playing, like a Matrix game, like I'm on a certain level in a game. Whereas when I'm asleep, it just feels so much more real. Yeah. There you go. Oh. So remember, guys, if you love what you're seeing today as well, remember now I do have the opportunity to accept live chat gifts as well, which is an amazing new thing that I've just had unlocked on my YouTube channel as well. So, if you love what you're seeing and that, and you feel, sort of like you want to, reward the work, and help support the channel that I do, then I would really be grateful for that as well. That would be amazing. I want to have a look next at you. All right, we're going to have a look at doing yours, Garvit. So what was your date of birth then? So you remember your dreams a lot. In fact, every couple of days I went into deep trance. Yeah, 100%. That's beautiful, isn't it? There you go. So you're in India. So born on the 13th of the 4th, 2004. Beautiful. Ah. So the 13 is actually a karmic number as well. So the 13 is karmic. It means that you feel like you have to work harder than everybody else in life to be able to achieve your goals and dreams. It's one of the anomalies of the 13, really. So do you feel like that? Like you are somebody that has to work really exceptionally hard for everything that you get in life? Like nothing's handed to you on a plate, on a silver platter. You weren't born with a silver spoon in your mouth. So again, a very practical energy. The 13 reduces to the 4, which is on the physical plane, which means you're a practical, sort of organizational, business kind of vibe that comes in with that. A lot of 4s make great managers as well. So, but the 13 is like this practical aspect of you, and you do have an inherent love of order as well. So you like to do things properly, and you like to have a particular list as you go through your day. You like to be able to know that you're achieving everything that you want to achieve. So there is sometimes too much of a focus on the material aspects of life when you've got 2 4s. So if you don't resolve that, then you might risk losses later on down the track. So if you become too greedy or covetous, when you've got 2 4s in your birth chart, it can mean that you risk losses later on down. Yeah. There you go. That's right. That's right. Yes, that's right, Juan. You know you're awakening from my hypersleep pod on another ship. That's right. Yeah. Ah, and you remember the ancestral vow to clear the karmic cleansing of the family roots. Wow, okay. So your ruling is a 4, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14. So another karmic number as your life path number. The 14 means that you may have restricted someone's freedom in a previous or parallel incarnation, or had your own freedom restricted. So you could have been imprisoned or you've incarcerated someone. So now freedom is of a tantamount importance to you. So it's interesting because the 4 likes routine, practicality, groundedness, working hard, discipline. The 5 wants to move beyond that. It wants to explore, get out, have adventure, excitement, freedom. So there may be some aspects of you that, just wants to stay at home sometimes and work, and other times you just want to jump on a plane and fly away. So the 5 is mercurial. It's bottle number 5 is Mercury in the colour mirrors, which is this beautiful emerald green. Now, green in colour therapy is all about space. So it's like your soul needs space. You need to travel because you feel things very intensely. So it's important for you to surround yourself with people that will allow you to express yourself freely. So you've got to learn as well as you move through your life to let go of old identities and old masks and be honest with yourself. But there is a driving intensity of feeling with the 5s because it's the center of the emotional plane. So it's like the heart energy. So this is bottle number 5 in the colour mirrors. Yeah, remember that green that relates to the green of the heart center. I would say that maybe you struggle a little bit to express your own feelings though. So sometimes it's quite hard to express that driving intensity of feeling, but you've got nicely balanced intuition and sensitivity as well. So yes, both being remembered as abuser and being abused in different lifetimes and parallel times too. Yeah, that's exactly it. We've all been the abused and the abuser. We've been it all. That's why we can never go into judgment about any of it because we've all done it, It's like, now, your year is a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you're right at the end of a 9-year cycle. So what this means for you is that it's not the best year to make any big changes, any big moves. Wait until 2027 before you move house or change job or whatever big moves you're planning on. This is a year where you've got to just allow things to unfold organically. You may be called to help people this year because the 7 is the 9 is the humanitarian. You see, yeah. There you go. Yes, but as a male, I am too creative and feminine, like disconnected with the 3D and living and dissociative disorders like going into parallel worlds and lifetimes like galactic law parallel. Yeah, that's right. That you've got it. That's exactly it. So there is, yeah, there can be a disassociation that takes place with that. But it's just a driving intensity of feeling. But, you know, this is quite a challenging incarnation, this one for you, because not only you've got the karmic number 13, which means you'll work hard, you know, for the things that you get, but you also then have a deep, deep desire just to, like, it's almost like a feeling of escapism. Yeah. So Len 267, like 6, new, can you tell me what's my am called to do in life and what's ahead of me? Yeah, so Len 267, drop your date of birth into the chat for me, please. And I will have a look at doing yours next if you like. There you go. Oh, there you go. Like watching, talking with my sorcerer, avatar, therapist, though, quantum leap through quantum leaping, and bringing that to into the physical reality felt so difficult and deep isolation. Number 5, right? Yeah, there you go. And Juan says, I feel like a 4-leaf clover, luckiest starseed Omega chosen one alive. Thank you. I love you. You made my day, month, year, and life. I am so grateful. Ah, that's very sweet of you to say so. Thank you. How sweet. So, yeah, so Garvey, if you loved that as well, my love, and you'd like me to do your full report for you, I'm more than happy to do that for you too. I've popped a link in the chat for you to claim that on the special offer. And then remember, send me your birth details, okay? And give me 3 to 5 business days to create it for you. There you go. Yeah, hopefully we'll see you again soon. Well, you will indeed. Yeah, if the nurse who loved me, make sure you enroll on my my weekly meeting as well. Sorry, my monthly Oversoul Codex meeting as well. So it's a free Zoom collective meeting of starseeds that are going to be meeting up on Saturday morning. So make sure you reach out if you'd like me to do that. So, all right. So Len, I need your year of birth as well, my love. Yeah. So if you can pop your year of birth. So you're born on the 30th of November, but what year is it? And what's your name, my friend, as well? Are you actually called Len? Is that your name? (1989). Beautiful. So you're very creative. You love music, lyrics, poetry, writing, you know, the arts and the healing arts. Having a beautiful day, number 3, derived from number 30. These are the big creative people, you know, but also you're very analytical and sometimes a bit critical as well, mainly of yourself, but sometimes other people as well when you're living in the shadow of the 3. So the 3 in the colour mirrors is Jupiter, this beautiful coral ray. So Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. So it wants expansion, and so do you, you know. So you really want to look, you know, to stand up in the world and claim your spot. But you might need to overcome issues of low self-esteem, lack of self-confidence, and lack of self-worth on your pathway to be able to do that. So the 3 is a very intelligent number, but you've got to abort mission on trying to rescue or do everything for everybody all the time. Because if you do that, you're going to risk getting overly stressed, and then you could burn out. So you need to carve enough space and time away from people around you to allow your own creativity to blossom. Len, your life path is a 9, 10, 19, 27, 28, 29, 32. So yeah, you're all about freedom and expansion in this lifetime. The 3 is expansive. The 5 is all about freedom. The 5 is that beautiful mercurial emerald green ball. So freedom and expansion, huge theme. So you need to make sure you've got people around you that you can express yourself freely with. Expression is so important. So really getting out into life and expressing yourself as much as you possibly can. So it feels very musical, very almost theatrical, this energy, and very, very creative as well. So you've got this driving intensity of feeling. You're also a very wise old soul as well, having the 2 9s. Now, the 9 carries the weight of the numbers that go before it. So when you've got 2 9s in your birth chart, it amplifies your depth of feeling, your wisdom and your idealism. But then you're also very independent. You like doing things properly. You've got a vivid imagination, which sometimes runs away with you and you can get a bit paranoid. And of course, then you're somebody who's very chatty, especially when you know people you like and when you trust them. You certainly know how to hold your own in a conversation. You've got the arrow of frustration in your birth chart as well, which is the lack of the 4, 5, and 6, which means that there was some challenges and difficulties for you during childhood. So it may have been your parents separated, issues around sibling rivalry, ill health, or just feeling like you didn't fit in, with the world around you when you were growing up. But you see, that can also manifest as issues and challenges within your adult relationships as well. So there is some challenge as you were growing up that comes through with that. The year that you're in is a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, is a 6. So it's a great year to spend more quality time at home with the family if you can. I know it's not always possible, or even redecorate, where you're currently living. It's about beautification of either yourself or your environment. The 6, because the 6 relates to the planet Venus. Venus is spot 6, is the planet of love. So it's about love, bringing love into the home, as much as you can. If you're living in the shadow of the 6 during your personal year 6, then you may find yourself trying to rescue people, and then you don't want to do that because people will take advantage of you. You'll then feel abused, and then you'll fall into the shadow of the 6, which is the victim. So making sure you're giving yourself some of your own motherly nurturing energy this year specifically. Okay, I'll pick a card out for you, Len. Has this made sense for you? Leave us a few comments and let me know. I'd be interested to get your feedback. The card that comes up for you from the Cosmic Family Oracle cards today is this beautiful card, the Pleiadian Leader. I love this one, Atlas. So this means that, you are a trustworthy, refined, and peaceful leader, stroke supervisor. So people can trust you. You're trustworthy, and actually you never have anybody's ill intentions at heart. You're always wanting to help people and do the best for them. And that's often the way, with 5s, find it very difficult being dishonest because you've just got a big heart, you see. Yeah, it makes sense. Good. Well, listen, if you loved that, Len, and you'd like to explore your full Starseed Numerology Report, they're on special offer today for only $59 Australian. I've popped the link in the chat for you to claim that on the special offer. And then just remember to send me your birth date, ideally your time of birth and your place of birth, plus the name that you like to go by, and give me 3 to 5 business days to create it. That will reveal your galactic origins, your past life implications, your karmic lessons, as well as your true soul purpose and your personality blueprint as well. Yeah, fantastic. Now, is there anybody else watching now that would like me to do some insights for them today? Speak now or forever hold your peace. There you go. So anybody else that would like me to do some insights for them, if you're watching today, drop your date of birth into the chat. Let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from, and I will do the rest. I'm looking at your day, month, and year. Big love to everybody today. It's gorgeous to meet you today. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, all right. I'm going to pick a card out for the collective. So this is for everybody that's watching me live right now. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, remember to subscribe and click the bell for future notifications so that you never miss any of my videos. We've got Truth 25 QB. Nice to see you. Drop your date of birth into the chat for me. And it's Surge. Nice to see you, Surge. There you go. So the Pleiadian Warrior. This is Celiano. The inability to feel and frozen emotions has come up. Now, this is an interesting card. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because many of us do shut our emotions down, especially if we've experienced shock, trauma, or abuse in our lifetimes. We kind of find a way of being able to disassociate from them. But if that is the case, like when you were a kid, you used to be able to laugh out loud until you wet your pants, or you used to cry until you felt like you were sobbing so much that your eyes were going to fall out your head. And then as you get older, you just become desensitized and you just don't even feel that emotional spectrum anymore, that range of different highs and lows. Well, this card often comes in when you're being called to try and reactivate or reignite your emotional responses. So I've always found that things like breath work, working with color therapy, even Reiki can be a great instigator of being able to reconnect with your emotional response system. Does anyone else feel a bit like that? Like you've really found it difficult to, to feel the intense highs and lows of your emotional responses recently? Be interested to find out. Yeah, so there we go. So Serge was born on the 4th of April. Whereabouts are you watching from, Serge? There you go. Born on the 4th of April, the 4th of 4th, 1975. Beautiful. So day number 4. So again, very practical person. You're aligned with the physical, practical, material, and organizational aspects of life. So people with 2-4s have to be careful that they don't become too greedy or covetous, because you may risk losses later on down the track if that's the case. So, you've got to almost learn to kind of like not hold on to anything too tightly. You are very good with your hands. I would say that you like active participation in life, definitely. You'd make a good teacher. A lot of the 4s go into the trades or the manual arts as well, or business, because of that sense of with their alignment with the physical plane. So it's like a square, the 4. It's like a building block. The arrow of practicality, as I mentioned, is this need to have active participation in life. So you are quite traditional and conservative. You'll work hard. You're very disciplined. You like routine. All of this sort of stuff is going to be very important for you. But also you're very determined in life, Serge, to achieve your goals and dreams. So you're not somebody who's going to start projects and stop them. You will see your goals through to finality. It's like that's just part and parcel of who you are. But you may struggle to express your feelings sometimes. So sometimes it can be quite hard for you to talk about your feelings. So you might bottle them up, or you might not speak about them at all. Your life path is a 9, 10, 22, 26, 30. So you're very creative as well, Serge. You love music, lyrics, poetry, the arts, the healing arts, anything like that, because the 3 it's kind of like it's a mind number. It's a very analytical number as well, So not only is this big creativity, but it's also analysis and the critic. So the 3 relates to Jupiter in the colour mirrors, which is this beautiful coral energy. And of course, the coral ray is Christed consciousness. It's the Christed lights, where pink, love, and yellow power come together for the purpose of expansion. So you really want to stand up in the world and claim your spot, but you might need to overcome issues of low self-esteem, lack of self-confidence, and lack of self-worth on your pathway to being able to do that. So also, you've got these abilities with either business analysis or financial analysis, which are gifts of yours as well, but also working with your hands in a practical sense in either a creative or holistic field. Now, you do need to learn to fill your own cup up first as well, because you're, again, somebody who's always doing stuff for everybody else all the time. And if you keep on doing that, you're going to risk getting overly stressed and then burning out. So learn to fill your own cup up first. The year that you're in this year is a 5-9. So you're right at the end of your 9-year cycle this year. So the 9 is a year of completion. Lots of things coming to an end this year potentially, which can include jobs, relationships, or even places that you live. The 9 is also the humanitarian, so you may be called to help people this year as well. So if you're planning on making some big moves, try and wait until 2027. You'll find that they'll happen with a lot more ease and grace. Okay? I'll pick a card out for you, Serge, as well, from the Cosmic Family Oracle cards. So you're very bright, you're very academic, but you may suffer from low self-esteem, lack of self-confidence, and lack of self-worth. And you need to work through those issues so that you can claim your spot in the world. Big creativity, as I said, though, it's lovely energy. You lost everything. I'm so sorry to hear that. Wow. That's tough, hey? So the Lyran leader comes up for you. So sometimes you have to lose everything to start again, but to reinvent yourself. And maybe you're here to lead the way into the new earth. So remember that, whenever you've got the 2-4s, if you become too greedy or covetous, that's when you can risk losses later on down the track. So if the focus with you was too much around the material realm, then a lot of the time people with 2-4s will risk those, like losing everything at some point. But it's kind of then paving the way for you to then become like a leader, like a protagonist into the new earth. So remember, I'm just wetting your whistle today, just demonstrating how powerful Pythagorean numerology is, Sarge. If you'd like me to go deeper down the rabbit hole with you and to create your full 22-page handcrafted Starseed Numerology Report, that's my speciality. So I look in the report at your birth chart, your name chart, the major influences in your astrology, like your sun, your moon, your north node, and your ascendant. I reveal your galactic origins, which helps you to define your mission, your past life implications, your karmic lessons, and the best times for you to embark on new projects and ventures. All right, so if you'd like that, then click the link in the chat. That'll take you through to order that nice and securely through my online shop for only 59 Australian dollars. which is about $38 US on special offer today. And then remember to send me your birth details, birth date, time of birth and place of birth, plus the name that you like to go by, and give me 3 to 5 business days to create it for you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. Big love, and remember to reach out if you'd like to join the Oversoul Codex Collective meeting on Saturday, this Saturday coming. All right, have an amazing rest of your day, guys. Big love. Now, if you've got any questions that you would like to ask me, feel free to fire away. I'm open for any question that you'd like to ask me before I head off today. There you go. There you go. So you agree, do you? Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? It can be a bit like that. Yeah. Oh, big love, the nurse who loved me. Yeah. See you when I see you. Hopefully I'll see you on Saturday, everybody. Make sure that you enroll on the course as well for Saturday. It's an hour and a half on Saturday morning, Perth Western Standard Time, 9 o'clock, which will be different time zones for anybody who's watching me here, depending on where you're living in the world. All right. Oh. All right. See you soon then. Bye.